Assalamu alaikum, dear kids and friends. I hope that you all are doing well. Welcome back to your channel, that is Quran for Kids. As you know that we are covering Surah Al-Baqarah, and in the previous video we covered these topics. Number 1, that only Allah deserves the highest love and obedience. And the second point was eating halal and pure food is a part of Islamic guidance. Now we will move forward towards the verses 169 to 172. But first, check the highlights. In this video, you will be able to learn Number 1, that Shaitan commands people to do evil and indecent acts. Number 2, many people blindly follow their forefathers' traditions. Number 3, disbelievers are described as being deaf, dumb, and blind spiritually. Let's start.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
إنما يأمركم بالسوء والفحشاء وأن تقولوا على الله ما لا تعلمون.
He, Satan, only commands you to commit evil and indecency, and to say about Allah what you do not know. Allah again warns us to beware of the deeds of Shaitan. Allah is saying that devil will attract you towards every evil of this world. Every kind of evil like lying, adultery, disobedience, murder, etc. These all evils are from the Shaitan. These are the trap of Shaitan to misguide humanity. Another evil which Allah mentioned separately is indecency. Indecency is mentioned separately because it is the root cause of every evil. Shaitan's powerful plan is to indulge everyone in indecency and achieve his goal. Another major evil which Allah told us is to connect Allah with wrong concepts. Shaitan will indulge people to speak wrong about Allah. They will talk without any knowledge. These concepts which are not mentioned in Quran are all allegations on Allah. There is very strict warning for those people who put wrong allegations on Allah and talk without any knowledge. Those people will be thrown in hell as well as their followers. So kids, we should beware of devil's traps and we should seek forgiveness every time.
وإذا قيل لهم اتبعوا ما أنزل الله قالوا بل نتبع ما ألفينا عليه آباءنا أولو كان آباؤهم لا يعقلون شيئا ولا يهتدون.
And when it is said to them, follow what Allah has revealed, they say, rather we follow what we find our forefathers doing, even though their forefathers understood nothing, nor were they guided. In this verse, Allah is pointing towards the major problem which exists even now. That is the blind following of the forefathers. At the time when Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, preached about the oneness of Allah, the people of Makkah ignored him and said that we will follow what our forefathers used to do. They were not ready to correct themselves. Still, in the modern world, when you will correct your parents or elders, it's very difficult to convince them. The societal tradition is more important for them rather than Allah's command. They will scold you about changing any tradition and will say the same words as Arabs said 1400 years back, that they will follow what their forefathers do. Allah is furious on this behavior. He said that even their forefathers were ignorant and misguided. Are they still foolish to follow them? Friends, we should ponder upon our surroundings and take knowledge of Quran and Sunnah. It is our duty that if we see any wrong information circling around in our house, we should correct our elders as well as younger ones. In this way, we can become better Muslims.
ومثل الذين كفروا كمثل الذي ينعق بما لا يسمع إلا دعاء ونداء صم بكم عمي فهم لا يعقلون.
The example of those who disbelieve is like someone who shouts at an animal that hears nothing but a call and a cry. They are deaf, dumb, and blind, so they do not understand. My dear friends, have you ever talked to your animals in your language? What will happen if you talk to your pets in your language? Your pet will never respond you as they are unable to understand what you are trying to say to them, and you seems like a fool. Allah has matched this example with disbelievers. They are just like animals, deaf, dumb, and blind spiritually, and are unable to attain the guidance of Allah because of their stubborn behavior. They will never understand what you are trying to say.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا كلوا من طيبات ما رزقناكم واشكروا لله إن كنتم إياه تعبدون.
O you who believe, eat from the good things we have provided for you, and be grateful to Allah if it is Him you truly worship. After all the warnings, Allah is saying that I have provided you with lots of blessings. The best among them is the blessing of food. So eat from the halal food which Allah recommended. Allah is saying to be grateful to Him as He is the worthy of worship. Now you will be wondering that how to be grateful to Allah? The best way to be grateful to Allah is to obey His orders. Only praying salah is not enough. If you want to be really grateful, then apply the teachings of Islam in your everyday life. My dear friends, be grateful to Allah. Gratitude is the part of true worship. Thanks for watching, kids and my dear friends. Don't forget to share these videos with your friends and families. This share will be Sadaqah Jariyah for you, inshallah. See you in the next video. Take care. Allah Hafiz.